3 days after the 58-minute battle, Moscow and Beijing faced a choice. Accept defeat or commit everything. Thule Air Base, Greenland. 1 a.m. polar darkness, minus 41 degrees. 347 U.S. Marines defending. 3 days of reinforcement. Prepared positions waiting. Russia committed its last Arctic reserves. 47 aircraft, 12 warships, 827 troops. Everything left. China committed its remaining submarines. 10 submarines. 413 naval infantry. Everything left. Total, 1,237 troops, 47 aircraft, 12 ships, 10 submarines. One target, Thule. One mission, destroy American will. One outcome if they fail. Arctic ambitions end forever. Moscow and Beijing's calculation. Final assault. Massive casualties acceptable. Die fighting rather than accept permanent defeat. But they made 7 fatal mistakes. First, U.S. had reinforced for 72 hours. 347 Marines in prepared positions. Kill zones established. Second, USS Gerald R. Ford 83 miles offshore, full air wing ready. 49 F/A 18S, 23 F-35s, Alert 5, third 3B-2 Spirits orbiting with full payloads, tracking every enemy movement. Fourth, U.S. Strategic Command pre-authorized strikes on all enemy Arctic infrastructure. Fifth, Russian and Chinese forces exhausted, demoralized, running on desperation. Sixth, satellites tracked every ship, plane, submarine. Complete intelligence picture. Seventh, desperation creates mistakes. America exploits everyone. What happened in 52 minutes was elimination. Russia and China's Arctic forces ceased to exist. This is that story. At 10:23 p.m. previous night, Space Command confirmed final assault. Everything they have left. Target, Thule. Arrival, 1 a.m. Total commitment. Admiral Webb gave immediate order. Maximum alert. This is their final assault. We end this tonight. Eliminate their Arctic capability permanently. At midnight, Webb transmitted final orders. All units, enemy launching final assault. 1,237 troops, 47 aircraft, 12 ships, 10 submarines. Target Thule. Eliminate enemy Arctic capability permanently. No mercy. End this. At 12:47 a.m., Thule detected enemy formations, massive contacts converging. Arrival, 13 minutes. Colonel Mitchell transmitted to 347 Marines. All positions, enemy inbound. Everything they have left. Final assault. We end this tonight. Thule holds. Make every shot count. At 1 a.m., battle began. Thule radar, 47 Russian aircraft, 97 miles out, armed with cruise missiles, sonar, 10 Chinese submarines, 19 miles offshore, preparing to deploy 413 troops, surface radar, 12 Russian warships, 27 miles out, armed with Kaliber missiles, total 1,237 troops, 47 aircraft, 12 ships, 10 submarines. Everything they have left. At 1:03 a.m., Russian commander transmitted. Broken English. Desperate. American occupiers. Final warning. We commit everything to this assault. You cannot stop us all. Thule will fall. Surrender or die, this is promise. We die fighting rather than accept occupation. Mitchell responded, calm, confident. This is Colonel Sarah Mitchell, United States Marine Corps. We have 347 Marines in prepared positions. We've been waiting 3 days. You want to die fighting, we'll accommodate you. Come ahead. You die, Russian commander responded, voice resigned. Then we die with honor. All aircraft weapons free, all ships bombardment, all submarines deploy troops. Final assault begins. For Mother Russia. At 1:05 a.m., 33 Russian bombers launched 264 cruise missiles at Thule. 8 minutes to impact. At 1:06 a.m., 12 warships launched 97 caliber missiles. Total, 361 cruise missiles inbound, overwhelming saturation. At 1:07 a.m., 10 submarines surfaced, 413 naval infantry loading 27 assault boats. Mission: assault Thule from ground while missiles attack. Chinese commander transmitted, broken English, calm acceptance. American Marines. We land 413 troops in 10 minutes. Your base under missile attack. Situation hopeless. Surrender. We guarantee fair treatment. Final offer. Major Rodriguez, commanding beach with 117 Marines, responded fierce. This is Major James Rodriguez, United States Marine Corps. We have 117 Marines in kill zones. We've killed your troops before, we'll kill them again. Come try. Semper Fi, Chinese commander replied, sad, resigned. Then we die together tonight, brave against brave. Better to die fighting than live in disgrace. All boats, full speed, final assault begins. At 1:09 a.m., Moscow and Beijing transmitted final orders. Everything, final assault, death before defeat, no retreat, fight to last man, die with honor. Russian and Chinese commanders acknowledged, resigned to death. No turning back. At 1:09 a.m., joint commanders order all-in assault. Too late. At 1:11 a.m., Patriots engaged 361 cruise missiles. AN/MPQ-65 tracking all targets. PAC-3 launching continuous barrage. Boom, boom, boom. First wave destroyed. Boom, boom, boom. Second wave intercepted. Boom, boom, boom. Continuous engagement. Patriots destroyed 287 missiles in 7 minutes. 74 penetrated defense. Mitchell transmitted. Northern 287 destroyed. 74 penetrators inbound. Impact 90 seconds, all cover. We survived this. Boom, boom, boom. 74 missiles struck Thule. Runway cratered, fuel exploding, hangars destroyed, communications hit, barracks demolished. 13 Marines killed instantly. 47 wounded, but base functional. Command intact. Patriots reloading. Mitchell transmitted. Voice shaken but determined. 74 impacts. 13 Marines made the ultimate sacrifice. 47 wounded. Base operational, still defending. At Thule's outer perimeter, 97 Marines faced 203 attackers landing from boats. Outnumbered more than 2-1. They held defensive line for 8 minutes under heavy fire, buying time for air support. At beach approaches, 117 Marines versus 413 Chinese troops in 27 boats, almost 4-1 odds. Kill zones prepared. Waiting. At runway defense, 133 Marines covering damaged airfield against possible follow-on assault. Ready. Admiral Webb responded, hold that base. Air support inbound. You've taken their best shot. Now we destroy them. Hold the line. At 1:13 a.m., 49 FA-18S from Ford arrived. Pilots saw 47 Russian aircraft circling for second run. Lead pilot transmitted, all Rhino flights weapons free. Engage all hostiles. Full employment. Destroy them all. 98 AIM-120D missiles launched. Mach 4. Tracking all 47 aircraft. Boom, 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 boom. First 8 exploded. Boom, 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 boom. Next 8 destroyed. Boom, boom, boom. Continuous destruction. All 47 Russian aircraft destroyed. 513 aircrew killed. 0 escaped. 6 minutes. Lead pilot transmitted. Northern, all hostiles destroyed. 47 kills. 0 escapees. Thule Air Base secure. At 1:14 a.m., 4 Virginia-class submarines engaged 10 Chinese submarines. 32 Mark 48 torpedoes launched. targeting all 10 submarines. Boom, 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 boom. First 4 destroyed. Boom, boom. Next 2 hit. Boom, 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 boom. All 4 ballistic missile submarines torpedoed. All 10 Chinese submarines destroyed. 891 submariners killed. All hands lost. 5 minutes. Captain Torres transmitted. Northern 10 hostiles destroyed. 0 escapees. Chinese submarine threat eliminated. At 1:15 a.m., 413 Chinese troops reached beach in 27 boats. Rodriguez commanded 117 Marines. All weapons engaging. M24. OS opened fire. Javelins launched. Boom, boom, boom. First 3 boats destroyed. 67 Chinese killed. Boom, boom, boom. 3 more boats hit. 71 killed in water. But 275 made beach. Advancing through fire. Outnumbering 117 Marines more than 2 to 1. Rodriguez transmitted. Northern 275 ashore 2 to 1. Heavy contact 11 down. Holding. Need support. At 1:16 a.m., 12 Russian warships reached 22 miles. All weapons firing. 23 F-35s engaged. 46 LRASM missiles launched. Sea skimming. Boom, boom, boom. First 3 destroyers hit. Boom, boom. Next 2 destroyed. Boom, boom. Boom, frigates hit. Boom, 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 boom. Final 4 destroyed. All 12 warships sunk. 1,473 sailors killed or drowning. 7 minutes. Lead F-35 transmitted. Northern, all surface contacts destroyed. 12 sunk. 0 escapees. Waters secure.
If you're loving this series and want to see the final episode where Russia, China and Iran launch one last suicide assault together, smash that like button right now, hit subscribe and drop a comment. Can the US defend against all 3 nations attacking at once?
1:17 a.m., 3 B-2 struck all enemy Arctic infrastructure. Simultaneous attacks. Severomorsk Naval Base, 79 JDAMs, submarine pens destroyed. Command eliminated. Base ceased to exist. Nagorskoye Air Base, already damaged. 79 more JDAMs, complete destruction. Nothing left. Providenia, 79 JDAMs, total annihilation. Qingdao, remaining facilities destroyed. Naval base crippled, plus 19 more facilities. Airfields, radar, depots, communications, everything. Total, 23 Arctic facilities struck while forces attacked Greenland. No bases to return to. Complete elimination. At 1:19 a.m., enemy commanders realized catastrophic situation. All aircraft destroyed, all submarines sunk, all warships destroyed, all bases eliminated, trapped, no extraction, no hope. Russian warship commander transmitted final message before sinking. Moscow, all ships destroyed, going down. We fought with honor. Tell our families. Mother Russia forever. Transmission ended. Chinese submarine commander transmitted before sinking. Beijing, all submarines lost. Sinking. We die for China. Tell families we fought bravely. Transmission ended. At 1:23 a.m., remaining forces realized abandonment. Trapped. Defeated. Russian commander transmitted desperately. Moscow, all aircraft lost. All ships sunk. Request extraction surrounded. Need evacuation. Moscow responded cold. Final. No extraction available. All aircraft lost. All ships sunk. All bases destroyed. You are on your own. Russia honors your sacrifice. Chinese commander transmitted desperately. Beijing, all submarines destroyed. Request pickup. Need rescue. Beijing responded cold. No rescue possible. You are on your own. China honors your sacrifice. At 1:27 a.m., enemy surrendered. Russian commander transmitted. American commander, we request surrender. All aircraft destroyed. All ships sunk. No extraction. We surrender. Request Geneva Convention treatment. Mitchell responded. Surrender accepted. All forces lay down weapons, hands visible. Medical treatment for wounded. Geneva Convention observed. Surrender now. Chinese commander transmitted. American commander, we surrender cannot continue. Request mercy for wounded. We lay down weapons, Rodriguez responded. Surrender accepted. All troops weapons down, hands up, medical teams coming. Surrender immediately at 1:37 a.m. Mass surrender. Beach. 134 Chinese surrendered. 141 killed in fighting. 138 killed in boats. Land. 367 Russian troops surrendered. 247 killed in fighting. 213 killed in positions. Total prisoners 501. Total killed 3,613. Aircrew, sailors, submariners ground. 0 escaped. At 1:52 a.m., 52 minutes after assault began, battle ended. Russia and China's Arctic forces ceased to exist. No aircraft, no warships, no submarines, no bases, no capability to threaten Arctic again. Permanent elimination. Admiral Webb transmitted. All units battle complete. Enemy Arctic capability eliminated. 47 aircraft destroyed, 12 ships sunk, 10 submarines destroyed, 23 bases eliminated. Russia and China's Arctic forces no longer exist. America wins. Pentagon released assessment. Enemy committed 1,237 troops, 47 aircraft, 12 ships, 10 submarines. Everything in Arctic theater. Enemy losses 47 aircraft destroyed, 100%. 12 ships sunk, 100%. 10 submarines destroyed, 100%. 736 ground killed or captured, 100%. 513 aircrew killed. 1,473 sailors killed. 891 submariners killed. Total 3,613 killed plus 501 captured. 0 escaped. Infrastructure 23 Arctic facilities destroyed, complete elimination. U.S. forces 24 Marines killed, 67 wounded. Thule damaged but functional. Enemy Arctic capability permanently eliminated. At 1:52 a.m., 52 minutes complete. Enemy Arctic forces ceased to exist. 1 a.m., Russia and China committed everything. 1,237 troops, 47 aircraft, 12 ships, 10 submarines. 1:52 a.m., 52 minutes later. All aircraft destroyed, all ships sunk, all submarines destroyed, all bases eliminated. 3,613 killed, 501 captured. 24 U.S. killed, 67 wounded. Arctic forces ceased to exist. The base still stands. The prisoners testify. The Arctic is empty. Russia and China's forces are gone forever. 52 minutes, everything they had. Permanent elimination. Never attack U.S. forces, never challenge America in the Arctic. Because 52 minutes later your forces cease to exist. Never commit your last reserves against prepared defenders. Never launch desperate assaults expecting different results. Never attack America expecting to survive. Because U.S. sees everything. U.S. prepares everything. U.S. destroys everything. And desperate enemies get eliminated completely. But Moscow and Beijing would make one final calculation. 1 week later, suicide mission. Not to win, to die as martyrs. Russia's last bombers. China's final fleet. Iran joins them. 27 ships, 18 bombers, 800 troops, 3 nations, accepting death, seeking martyrdom. The bloodiest Arctic battle in history was yet to come. Next week, the final battle. Russia, China, Iran, all attacking together. Never fight America's last battle.